Hey, praise the Lord, everybody. Got a little word for you today. That you're blessed, that you're fabulous, that he who knew no sin became sin, that you might become the righteousness of God. It's time for the churches to come outside in four walls. I need you to touch your neighbor to say, hey, it's time to go to the highways and to the byways to share the gospel. Romans 1:16 says, I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it's the power of God, of the salvation, everyone who believes, Jews and Gentiles. This might be the most prophetic video you ever receive, and make sure you share with your people to get the gospel spread out there, because I believe and decree and declare to you, we need to be going outside the four walls, and we maybe need to do less preaching. Maybe we need to get down and just get our hands dirty, go down to the South Street. And when was the last time you seen somebody picking up trash on your road? You just don't see these things happening. We were in, I believe, in end times. I can't predict the future, but I can tell you right now, we are in desperate need of revival. We are in desperate need of a change. We are in desperate need of a shift. We are in a desperate need of revival. We are in a desperate need of people coming together on one accord and going to the highways and byways and preaching the word every single day. At Walmart, at your neighbor's doorstep. We need to get outside these four walls. I don't know who I'm talking to tonight, but God told me to hop on and just encourage some people that not everything happens on Sunday, but it's what you do outside of Sunday, because that's the real church, is the church Monday through Sunday, because that's the proof of the church is Monday through Sunday. Because in the Acts chapter 4, it said that Peter and John hung around this man named Jesus, and when they hung around this man named Jesus, that they just kept on sharing his name, because his name is above every name in the Bible. It says that every name shall confess his name. Hallelujah. When his name is exalted, I felt that one. When his name is lifted up on high, that's when he gets all the glory and when he gets all the praise. See, in the Old Testament, as Moses lifted up his hands, it was a sign of victory. So anytime you're lifting up your hands, you're giving God all the praise, you're giving God all the glory. That means victory is coming. I need somebody to say, victory is coming to me. I don't know what you're going through today, but in the Old Testament, in the book of Ezekiel, it said the prophet would hit a dry season, my God. But then he spoke the word and there was a sound. Their bones began to come together, and as he prophesied as it was command, those bones came together. I want to talk to you today about those bones, that you might be hitting a dry season, but God told me to tell you, the moment you begin to speak into your atmosphere, that those bones are going to come together and your situation is going to come alive. I need you to touch your neighbor and let him know, my situation is coming alive. He is the resurrection king. He can do the miraculous. In Joshua chapter 3, you're going to come into your Jordan River moment. When they stepped out on faith, when they stepped out on the water, I don't know who I'm talking to today, but it said the Jordan water had departed from them. God can depart Red Seas in your life. God can depart Jordan River miracles in your life. That's what God can do. He can do Ephesians 3:20, exceedingly, abundantly, above all else that you could think or imagine. It's time to take the limits of a God. In the book of Isaiah, it says, who shall you compare God to? Don't limit to him in a box in this season. Think outside the box, because God might be coming through the Z route. Because when you go through the Bible, a lot of times we think he's going to come through the ABC route. Don't predict God, because he's unpredictable. You don't know what he's up to. He's in heaven. We're down here on earth. I just want to see him. Bless y'all. I'm getting a little stir crazy right now because I'm meeting a lot of believers on the Lord. But this Sunday, if you want to come out, check us out at the Sword of Spirit Church. I have the address up here momentarily, but we're going to be doing a lot of great things. Believing God for a big outreach program. Believing that the churches are coming outside the four walls. I'm so excited. Well, bless y'all. Be encouraged. Thank you for following my web. I thought I'd hop on here just to share a little bit of the goodness of the Lord. He died for us. He died on the cross. Imagine that. He was sent to Calvary, but then he resurrected on the third day. He was in the tomb. See, you may be in the tomb today, never knowing how things are going to get better for you. But God told me to tell you, there can be a resurrecting moment in your life where you come out of that tomb and you're going to receive all the goodness of the Lord in Jesus' name. If you receive it, all you do is say amen. God's getting ready to bless you. Just be encouraged. Keep on fighting that good fight of faith. If you ever need me, my inbox available. I had a lot of fun today. Hopefully you had some fun today. And to God be all the glory. Bless y'all. Have a wonderful night. Happy Wednesday. Bless y'all.